Hi queens, hi ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Dennis here on The Beats, and as you all know, it's time for good vibes and great deeds. Period.
Good vibes, great
and
deeds.
Great deeds.
Period. Mbona umesema period? Umeona hizi nini picha zote za watu wakisimama na matako ni P?
Oh, mbona nimeziona? Wewe yako inaweza mimi kama ni period.
I'm working on it. Period. Wow. Wow. Hata nasikia haya. Hata sitasimama leo.
Unaweza kuadila.
I'm just going to sit down.
I'm the one who reached out to this girl.
Yes.
Period.
Nilipata kadia
Ulipata kadia, ulifurahi?
Nilikuwa hivi. Oh my god,
Dennis. So I'll be doing Patricia's face, lakini tuko na challenges fulani hapa. So wacha nizifanyie uchawi. Unakuanga na pets?
No. I used to have a little puppy called Zawadi, but I didn't have time.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
Taking her
Shagala,
walks,
bagala, bagala. Oh yeah, my dear, yani you are booked and busy that much.
Yeah,
so,
Dennis, to turn your complexion to that of a white lady. For what? For what? Why?
Ati?
No.
Utachukua ingine ama?
Naweza chukua ingine?
Wacha tu, because ni wewe, wacha tu.
Fanya trisex.
Haya, let's do this, my darling.
Okay, please don't be the same one.
Okay.
Patricia does Dennis's makeup. Sure.
My dear, unaona niko na makeup.
I can even hata tuende.
Ati sure?
Yeah.
Chidi.
Mimi nianze kupata kazi.
Bana, mistaki.
Sasa hutaki.
Aki mistaki. My dear, unajua labda utanifanya nikae clown.
Do you not trust me?
Sawa, tukae chini basi.
So we are doing it?
Let's do it. Na mimi nitakuonesha ile look nataka. Kuna picha fulani kwa hapa.
Ni sawa?
Leo ndio leo.
Leo ni leo. Wow. Unataka kuniembarrass? Tuchore hii kitu basi.
Tuchore, kaende.
Kaende.
Wewe ni mlefte ama writing?
Does it even matter?
Sawa.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh my god. I guess imagine Patricia alifanya makeup.
Sasa kuna
utaanza na gani?
Nitaanza na yenye nataka.
Sawa.
Si mimi ndio nafanya.
Sawa.
Wow. I'm so good at this.
Kai beba utumie ruler tena.
Sasa umecheka imesmudge. But ni sawa, hii itakuwa design yangu.
Unajua ngoma gani inapeleka akili yangu? Hizo ni beats lakini. Unajua? Penzi naenda safari.
Safari nani habari.
Imagine hapo ndo nilikuwa naanga, and you know what? I fell in love.
Oh, you fell in love with me?
Honey.
Oh my god.
So ukiona uko hapa nimekutafuta for a minute.
Guy. Mbona huku nitafuta suna? No suna?
Guy, what are you doing so far?
It's my design.
Wow, by the way.
It's my design, by the way.
Naona ina come through.
Na kama si symmetrical, it's because I feel like to add some spice.
Alafu unajua event yangu inaanza soon, so hakikisha.
My god.
Sweetheart, tubuka chini. Already kairafanyiwa. Me I can't.
No, wacha nini.
Okay, so by the way, ukifanywa makeup na makeup artist, what you do is that you maintain your cool. The process might look crazy.
At least wacha nifanye utu tu design twingine tu kiatu.
Sebu niambie, uli kama je kufanywa ngoma na Sauti Sol your time?
Sauti Sol unajua tulikuwa tunajuana. So na hizo siku nilikuwa napendanga kufanya ma videos.
Hiyo time ilikuwa before Project Fame ama after?
It was after.
It was after? Oh. Sebu niambie about Project Fame.
Project Fame was, was what it was.
It was. Unaimba bado siku hizi?
Yeah, I sing in the shower. But yeah, I do sing.
Like, do you do it professionally?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
I do. There's this one gig that I love. That's mine. It's called Life in the Single Lanes.
Life in the Single Lanes ifanyika wapi?
The last one I did was at the Junction. In the courtyard. Nimeifanya Michael Joseph Center. I mean, I did it the first time. I've done it at Alchemist.
And why have I never even attended? Ama niwendo fanya
See,
marketing.
ni fun. Every time I've sold out. So kama hujawahi iona hizo nini, nimefanya how many times now? Maybe 9.
For real? Na una sell out kabisa kabisa?
every time.
Just kidding.
Hey, also it's not the kind of gig that requires like a whole stadium. But the most I've had at there's one time I was expecting to have like 300, but 600 came. Luckily there was space. Such a talent. Hii kazi yako by the hata naweza ichukua.
Unajua nini? Baki hapa mimi.
Yeah, imagine. Nini hizi?
Baki niendelee na kazi.
This is guys. That was intentional.
It was?
Yeah, it's just a flare.
And honey,
it's a flare. A flare of a flick of the wrist.
Clearly Patricia can do this. I want to show her how we do it. And that's on what? Period. That's on that. I've always thought that she's an amazing queen, an African queen. These all looks zenye ziko associated na African queens and everything are called goddess looks. Najua mnaona nikikaa funny.
Explain. Uliniambia tu I want to do a goddess look. Nikasema okay, sure. Alafu nikarudi nikasema sasa your goddess nigga.
Yeah, but uliuliza hivyo and I was like how am I going to
you didn't even respond.
Okay, unajua eyeshadow in stick. Like, sweetheart, do you have plans tonight? Kwanza uko na kamtu tuanzie hapo ama niingie hiyo box side. So, I'll start with the primer. This is the Black Up Base Correcting Ingredients Primer. Haya, so nataka unieleze tu journey yako kidogo. Unajua mbona? Juu channel yangu naongelanga sana kuhusu journeys, not really journeys, like processes and just general stuff.
I watched
like
all your videos.
For real?
Yeah. It was like you're such a story. Like it was so interesting
listening the stories.
I've always been very go with the flow, and also just do the things that make you happy, do the things that bring you joy.
Kuna situations unaweza jipata uko in and instead of going with the flow, what you do, you manifest a different kind of situation.
Yes.
I
think when I said go with the flow, it just means that if things don't go your way, it's not to say that all is lost.
Yeah, all is lost. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Sometimes just allow yourself to see where a different path might lead.
Yes.
And also to see everything as an opportunity.
Sometimes an opportunity haitakuja kama opportunity, by the way. Opportunity, my dear. Sometimes inaweza kuja like as a challenge, you know? Like for me to start doing whatever I'm doing commercially, I was going through a lot in my life. I, like I lost my mom, so like a lot. I needed to make money, period. So because me sikuwa any other means to make money, nikaingilia modeling industry. Unajua sana nasomea nini? Kilimo, my dear. Umezaliwa Nairobi, umezaliwa Ushago, my dear.
Nimezaliwa Nairobi, Kenyatta Hospital.
Umezaliwa Kenyatta Hospital.
They always tell me how, we washed you with a cup of water.
Kwani ulikuwa mdogo aje?
No, it's like just the conditions in the hospital at the time. There's an uncle of mine who every time I see him, he just asks me, do you remember me? I was the first one to hold you.
Anaongeanga hivyo. Why
I was the first one to hold you, Wangeshi. My name is Wangeshi. So I really enjoyed music from a very young age, and eventually at some point I was like, okay, so singing is the thing I want to do, because I was like, I love Michael Bolton, I love Michael Jackson, I love Mariah. And then I got to high school, and unfortunately because I did well in physics, physics did not go in the same cluster as music. That's how I ended up doing agriculture.
So at least for agriculture we can relate.
Nililima. We planted beans. We planted carrots.
Ama ni wewe ndio ulikuwa unalimwa.
Hey, my goodness. Mimi ni mtoto mzuri. Mimi ni msichana mzuri. Sikuwa nafanya vitu. I was just a nice young girl.
Gay, but do you know that nowadays high schools, like, schools nowadays are bad.
It's true. And then I thought, okay, it's fine. When I finish high school, I'll just go to the Berkeley College of Music, like Eric Wainaina. Berkeley College of Music. Haulipi shilingi mbili.
Ati?
Shilingi many shillings. Hey. So, my folks, at that time, when it was time to go to university, it was not something that was possible. So I ended up going to school in Eldoret. Unajua vile high school mnafilini hizo forms za public university. Mimi nilizifilini tu forward it because I was like, I'm gonna go to America.
I'm good.
I'm going to America.
I'm going to America.
Oh,
Cool.
nilienda majuu bali kidogo.
Bali kidogo.
Kunaitwa Eldoret.
Ilikuwa na high rides.
Eldoret. So I ended up going to Moy University. I ended up choosing psychology. From a young age, I was also very interested in advertising. I'd always been fascinated by ads.
For real?
Yes. So even when I'd travel, I used to watch like the ads in other countries just to see like, wow.
Like what's the tea
exactly.
there? Hey.
And I mean, there's a lot of ads from my childhood that I can sing for you. Kwanza zenye ziko na wimbo. It's so good to drink Brookside.
Aya! Hiyo hata mimi nilikuwa nimezaliwa kweli mimi.
Sidhani. Hiyo ilikuwa sasa zile Five Alive akina Eric
Wainaina. Nakumbuka Five Alive.
Walifanya jingle ya Brookside Milk. Alafu pia Ketepa walikuwa na nini? Some like it hot, some like it cold, some like it strong or sweet as a rose. One thing we all agree, Ketepa Safari Pure.
Ngoja, is anyone huko nyuma anafeel familia? Ni familia? Kogi Kefa, is it familia? Si familia?
Why? Okay, but wow, what is the average median age here?
Hawa ni maguka usoni hapa hivi. Haya, mimi kuna advert nakumbuka. Energy to follow you. Blue band gives you energy to grow.
Blue band gives you so much energy. Yeah.
So at least nakumbuka hizo za dimes.
Hii unajua? Kama mnajua hii, sasa tuko rika moja.
Haya.
Dextrosol, energy, happy as
Nila glucose.
It gives you fruity flavors and it gives you energy. Dextrosol, energy. Because it's fun to have your Dextrosol. Just ask your mom for Dextrosol. We give you so much energy. Dextrosol, energy.
What you see, Julie?
Wow.
Hata si familia.
Wow.
So, nimesema about to travel. You traveled at least some few places.
Yeah.
But ndio anza kusafiri kulifikaje huko?
Most of the time I just save up and go. The one country that I've gone to that all the trips have been in partnership with an organization or a company is SA. The first time I went, Ford South Africa were launching the Mustang in 2017. I think it had been 30 or 40 years since, so they'd redesigned it. So I was invited to go test drive the Mustang in Cape Town.
Damn, honey.
I know, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Even me, I was just like, bruh,
I know.
Wow, because I do like driving. My mom taught me how to drive when I was 11. So I'd done a test drive with the Jaguar here, and then I think another time I did another test drive with other cars. So I think the person who had invited me, his name is Trevor. So he submitted my name for the Ford one in SA. So tukaenda mimi yeye na Anita Nderu.
Aya.
It was such a fun trip.
Nikuulize swali. What makes you you?
Hemoglobin. Red blood
cells. Okay. Unajua nini?
Melanin.
Tuambie huyu atoke.
Mimi ni mimi. Honestly, I would ask the people around me.
Yeah.
But the way people see me is not necessarily how I see myself.
Yes, that's true. Haya, sawa. So, nataka uniambie ndio sasa uingia kwa hii industry vizuri. Kulikuwa kumeendaje?
I'd attended a conference with an organization called Junior Achievement. And so I continued on with the organization after high school. Then there was an opportunity to attend one of their global conferences. I was given a 3-month visa, so I visited family, got to see people. When I came back, I was just like, hey, advertising unibamba. Sababu huko nilikuwa na watch tu ma-ads nasema, guys! Wow! And when I came back, I told my mom, and so she put me in touch with a friend of hers who worked at an ad agency, and akaniambia ndo jitetee.
Atimaidia ndo jitetee.
So nikaenda nikajitetea, akaniambia sawa unaweza fanya internship ya 2 weeks. I ended up working there for 8 months.
Whoa.
And when I left there, I was so sure that I'm less of an account executive and I'm more of a creative. So nikitoka huko nikaenda kufanya graphic design kwenye where the graphic designers who are that agency at the time it was called J. Walter Thompson. So they told me, there's this place where like it's called Cool Graphics Academy of Printing Technologies. That's where walisoma. So nikaambia madhe pia mimi nataka kwenda kusoma huko. After that ndio mama kapata notification nimeitwa Mo University Eldoret. Akasema lazima uende university. So I was like,
yani you had already kind of like known.
Yeah.
You had already like you were there.
I was like, but I've been doing this thing for 6 months so that I can get back into the advertising. But she was like, but you have to get a degree. So I was like, I guess. I'd been singing in a live band called the Rude Boys Band. I used to sing in a reggae band. It was Nazizi's band.
So I love
tulikuwa band yake, but pia tulikuwa tunafanya gigs zetu kivyetu. So kuna mtu akakamio gig, afu akaniuliza after tumeperform akaniuliza, "Hey, but should you act?" So I'd only done like acting on stage, like for musical shows, but nikasema okay, kuna audition. Kuja tuna audition for a TV show for Mnet. Kwenda hiyo audition nilikuwa audition party ya Mboch, which I mean it's fine, I was happy. I auditioned for that TV show and
so the TV show ilikuwa by the way?
Changes.
Oh, Changes. Yes.
Yes. But the part I auditioned for, so they called me, they're like, okay, so you didn't get the part, and I was like, oh.
The Mboch part.
And then they were like, yeah, but we have a bigger part for you.
Honey, Waliona, the potential in you is a bit soon.
And then that was 2008. So we shot season 1.
Yeah.
And then, into 2009 is when now TPF came about.
Yes.
Oh, come on. And I remember I really didn't want to audition for it because I was like, these reality shows, it's not my thing. But to be honest, I had a lot of people in my life who were just like, Patricia, just audition.
You got this. Unajua kuna seta wa TPF ni nini?
Oh, Tasker Project. Wewe ni Tasker Project. Sometimes naweza kwa Uber mwenye alafu. Wewe hii jina Patricia. Patricia wa Tasker Project.
Guy, for real.
Today. It's so, I mean,
it's chicane.
Nice. So did Project Fame. People thought after that life was just great. But,
I can imagine.
Lazima bado una audition, lazima bado unatafuta job.
I must say, so if you're there, how is she looking so far? Oh, can you show her? Honey, period. Honey, when I say you are a goddess, on that shit.
Wanna tweet a gorgeous. Wanna tweet a lovely ladies.
Wanna tweet a
gorgeous.
Lovely ladies. Hiyo ngoma ni gani sasa sijaisikia?
Wanna tweet a gorgeous. Nikuchezee. Wanna tweet a gorgeous.
Aya. Lovely ladies.
Tweet a lovely ladies. Oh.
Hii imetoka wapi? Hii imetoka na sound poa. Hey. Okay. Haya, so kuna maswali hapa nitakuuliza like random questions, okay? So, do you ever really do anything out of your own conscious choice, or are you always controlled by some external stimulation or motive?
Whatever I do, ni mimi kujitakia. Especially in the work that I do, content creation and working with brands. I've had to learn that and to be very firm when I speak to brands that my content is based on my life. Of course, I don't share everything about my life, but I have found the importance of sharing also some of the low moments that I go through.
Why are you here at this moment in time in your life?
I am here.
Okay. I am here. Like why are you here?
I was here. I've done everything in my world.
That was Beyonce. I was here.
I shouldn't stress too much to find that is doing my purpose. The reason I exist. And to just exist. Wow. Nimefurahi.
Karibu, my dear.
Hey boo. What up?
What is the tea, honey? Sorry. Sorry.
Enyewe, I wish ningekuwa naenda mahali.
Ungeenda kuringia watu.
Going home to stunt.
Unakasipu. So I do the lower lineup, then I do the final detail.
Okay.
And I also have like one question to ask her. But I hope you guys enjoyed everything that was happening so far, so good. I hope you guys are loving the look. Let me know down below what you feel about the look. And you know what? Let me know how you like this girl over here. What do you think about this LGBT community?
For me, I believe that people should be allowed to live their lives.
Yes.
As they see fit.
Yeah.
I believe that everybody should have the freedom to express themselves how they would love to, because all of us were placed here with whatever talent, with whatever personality, whatever beliefs, like
even
all of
nature,
us
even your own
from
nature.
the same source.
Yeah.
Leave other people to live their lives.
Mnasikia?
The thing that has really struck me that I've never really understood is why somebody's sexuality can cause someone, wherever they are, to be so angry. Na wewe unaishi tu maisha yako, lakini kuna mtu tu, yani kazi yake ni kama ameappointiwa prefect na Mungu kuambiwa aende bash everybody nini. When honestly I think if we were more accepting and just at peace with just living our own lives. If you feel like certain things are unchristian, then show us what it is to be Christian. Right? Show us what it is. And what is that? If God is love, then show us what love is. You know, rather than hate.
Now that you've mentioned it, quickly in that perspective, it makes a lot of sense, what you've said. So guys, how do you like Kihoro's makeup so far?
Wait, wow.
My dear.
You know what? I like that it's beautiful, but I still feel very soft.
Yeah, and it's present, but it's still soft like on you. Period, my darling.
Hata ningekuwa naolewa leo.
Ni sawa.
Hata mimi. Si umeangukia bibi.
Umeangukia bibi. I love it.
Kama kuna spray ya kufanya last 1 week. Kwa siku ya harusi, mpaka honeymoon.
Hebu na vile mimi nakana unevile adaka.
I love it. It's so nice.
Thank you. Haya, wacha nikuweke a few details hapa.
Okay.
So I just need you to check it out.
Whoa. Hapa ndio nitafanya slow motion.
Wewe.
So beautiful. I
And
feel so good.
I love you for coming.
Thanks
you
for
really
having
are the
me.
best. Thank you so much. Thank you so much guys for picking with us this far. Ni wakati wa kuomba. Tuombeshe maombi twende.
Amen.
Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. It's been amazing. It's been nice. Wasi, tunapenda Kihoro na tumpendi.
Thank you for having me. I'm so grateful.
Sana, babe.
I'm so grateful.
And I'm so happy that we got to do this.
Yeah.
We're gonna do more of this.
Yes.
I hope
Yes.
to see you on another video.
Yes.
Na pia ni invite kwa channel yake kwa sababu
Dio. Tutafanya
sawa
yote. Siyo. Thank you muna.
Bye.
Nidake na.
Ona ni dake na hii. Haya. Hii kum.